you ever considered living on the coast? Well, let me tell you, there are a lot of good reasons to consider living on the coast. Of course, we have beautiful beaches, just a lot of really super beaches. And they aren't very populated. It's not like going to Southern California and going to the beach on the weekend. Of course, we have a ton of really, really terrific restaurants. There's the, you know, noteworthy Half Moon Bay Pumpkin Festival that comes every year in October. That's a wonderful thing. Even if you don't want to live here, you'll certainly want to come visit that. There are wonderful hiking trails. In fact, there are paved and developed hiking trails all along the cliffs along the coast. And they are really easy for any level of fitness, but it is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Surfing. Half Moon Bay is the home of Mavericks, the annual world-renowned surfing competition. So that's another reason to consider living on the coast side, especially if you're into water sports, fishing, sailing, certainly surfing. The hiking trails are just awesome. And there's a ton of open space along the coast. So unlike Southern California, where there's a lot of dense housing along the beaches and along the coast, there is a ton of permanent open space here on the coast side. I've been living in Half Moon Bay for more than a dozen years now, and I can't even imagine living anywhere else because it is just beautiful. I tell people all the time, it's like a piece of heaven. But a lot of people think it's a little too far. The funny thing is that, right now I'm on my way to Costco in Foster City. It's a 20-minute drive. It's really not that far. 30 minutes to SFO. So if you need to get to the airport, 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes if there's traffic. Now, there can be a lot of traffic, especially on the weekends and during pumpkin season, but I don't really complain too much about that because it's actually tourism that funds most of the city's budget. So it's a good thing. So come visit, take a look around. And if you'd like to see what homes are like in Half Moon Bay and along the coast side, give me a call. I'll show you around. I'm Jeani Stevens, and I'm your Move Champion.